First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit. Well, Coach, the seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Ready? 8, 8, 8. Ready?
carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Freeman. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Great. You got 8.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Looking left side, and it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Out of the gun, Newton. Throw complete there, Rodgers. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Newton. Rodgers brings it in. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. To the air again, Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that
play. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Devontae Freeman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try the left side. Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He goes, set! Blue 60! Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Hurry! Kill. Hey, 54. Middle.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. On 4th down on is Colby Wadman now to punt. Back deep is Tavon Austin. This is taken at about the 14. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Good. 8. Here we go.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. On 1st down, it's Newton. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing is Newton. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, here's Newton. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. 2 excellent drives for them to start this game, both ending with touchdown passes.
Yeah, they're off and running, even though they finish things off through the air. Got to like what you're seeing from them so far. Being able to maneuver offense, take care of the football, and then ring that bell at the end with, as you said, 2 touchdown passes.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Middle. Hey, Zoo. Mark 37. I don't think you got it.
To throw is Stafford. Looking deep downfield. And got his man complete. A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Easy. Here we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 39.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Alert! Here we go, 37's the Mike. Mike 37. It's just me and you. Hey, Delta. Here we go, 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Danielle Hunter, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down.
Alert! Hurry!
They snap it to Stafford. And the pressure gets to him again. Chandler Jones, and that will force a turnover on downs. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Newton. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
Under pressure, they got him again. Danielle Hunter, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Here's Newton, and he fires one incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And now it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
20.
Throwing again. Newton got it complete to Rodgers. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Operating from the gun. Newton. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Jamie Collins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He's not going to get me.
To throw again, Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Danielle Hunter in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. 3rd and long, it's Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Gun.
Hey. Here I come. Boom. Shoot.
To throw is Newton. He finds Austin complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
No.
Great.
From the gun, Newton. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Christian Jones, the one who picked it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. And it's caught here, Amendola. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The second quarter score from Cincinnati, and the Bengals out to the early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Great. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Newton, and that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Chester Rogers that time, and it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun. Newton rolling to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Newton. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
Slam. 20.
Now Newton on first down. Completes it to Austin. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
They're not ready for this.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Stafford now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. On 3rd down, break. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Extra point try by Bailey. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Vikings 42, Lions nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Danielle Hunter in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Another try after the 1st down sack. Stafford. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Stafford now 9 of 17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10. Stafford throws complete to Galladay. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Chandler Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Stafford now to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. The Lions on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. Daniil Hunter and the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Freeman again. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Vikings on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Drake. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. Amendola, he was the intended target. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Minnesota.